All right, today we're going to dive into a piece of tech that might just completely change how you look at the world, especially from far away. This is all about the incredible camera inside the Vivo X300 Pro. So let's get right into it.
We've all been there, right? You see something amazing, something that just stops you in your tracks, but it's way, way off in the distance.
You whip out your phone, you point, you try to pinch to zoom, and what do you get? A blurry, pixelated mess. The magic of that moment is just gone. You know that feeling. It's like some things are just meant to be out of reach.
But what if they weren't? What if you could actually reach across that gap and capture that moment perfectly? This is where the story gets really good, because that exact frustration is what this new piece of tech was built to solve. So say hello to the Vivo X300 Pro. Now, this isn't just another smartphone. It's a device with one really powerful goal: to make distance totally irrelevant when you're taking a photo. Look, talk is one thing, but you've got to see it to believe it. Let's take a look at what this camera can really do. And just a warning, you're probably going to be pretty amazed.
Okay, so here's a wide shot. It's a nice landscape. For pretty much any other phone out there, this is where the story ends. You see some trees, some scenery, but you have no idea what's really in there. But with the X300 Pro, you see this. Bam! All of a sudden, we are right there, face to face with a leopard. Every single whisker, every spot is in perfect detail. To go from that generic landscape to this is just on another level. And this isn't some one-off magic trick. Check this out, a view of the Edinburgh skyline. You can barely even see the clock tower in the distance, but with one tap, the hyperzoom brings it right to you, so sharp you can almost read the time. The leap in what's possible here is just staggering.
So you're probably asking, how is this even possible? Well, it's not magic. It's just some seriously groundbreaking hardware and some brilliant engineering. Let's break down the tech that makes this all happen.
It all starts with a big number, 200. The main telephoto camera on this phone packs a massive 200 megapixel sensor. And just to put that in perspective, that is an enormous amount of pixels, and it's what lets the camera grab an incredible amount of information out of any scene. And this isn't just any old sensor. It's an ultra-sensing HBB sensor, and it's exclusive to Vivo. More pixels just means more raw detail, letting the camera resolve things that are basically invisible to other phones. But, you know, a great sensor needs a great lens. And for that, Vivo went to an absolute legend in the world of optics, Zeiss. This whole partnership is about one thing: getting the absolute best clarity possible. The secret sauce here is the Zeiss Apo telephoto lens. Now, Apo is just a technical term, but what it means for you is that this lens is designed to get rid of those ugly color distortions. You know that weird purple or green fringing you see on other zooms? This lens eliminates that, so you get images that are hyper sharp and true to life, even when you're zoomed way in. And finally, let's look at the hardware that pulls it all off. The telephoto hyperzoom system is this really complex periscope-style setup of lenses and prisms. This whole thing physically moves inside the phone to give you that incredible reach, all while keeping the phone super slim. It's an engineering marvel, really. Okay, so we've seen what it can do, we've looked under the hood at the tech, but what does all of this actually mean for you, the person holding the phone? So let's just quickly run through the lineup again. A massive 200 MP telephoto camera, that exclusive sensor, world-class Zeiss lens technology, and the physical telephoto hyperzoom system. It's a symphony of tech working together. But at the end of the day, this tech totally changes your relationship with the world. It turns your camera from just something that records what's in front of you into a tool for discovery. It's about seeing the details on a bird high up in a tree, or catching the expression on a musician's face from the very back row. It's about preserving moments you thought were lost forever.
So I'll just leave you with this thought. The next time you see something incredible far away, you won't have to just wish you were closer. The only question you'll have to ask yourself is, what will I discover now that distance is no longer a barrier?